No crowd at the corner, no phones held high. Just a stretch of pavement that knows me by stride. My watch ticks like it always does, no record to break. I'm moving through a mile that doesn't care what I make. I've chased the loud ones before, the miles that get a name. But tonight I'm in the quiet work, the part that looks the same. No shortcut, no disguise, no reason to pretend. This distance isn't impressive, but it's honest to the end. No signal, no sign, just effort over time. Miles no one claps for still get done. No highlight, no one. Miles no one claps for carry weight. They don't look like progress, but they decide my fate. I posted wins, I framed the proof, I felt that quick reply. But nothing builds like repetition when nobody's nearby. So I stayed with the boring part, the pace that doesn't shine, the kind of work you only feel much later down the line. Applause fades, muscle stays, I'm learning what remains. Miles no one claps for, still count, no voices, no sound. Miles no one claps for, set the tone, they're the reason I don't break when I'm alone. They love the finish, not the middle, the proof, not the thread. But nobody sees the staying power of what happens instead. I want strength that doesn't panic when nothing reacts. A reason built from showing up, not being pushed back. This isn't small, it's deep. I didn't need a moment, I needed to keep. Miles no one claps for, that's my base. I don't need noise to hold my place. Miles no one claps for, still me, still here. I didn't run for the photo, I ran for the year. No hands, no sound, still moving ground. Oh, Tortoro. No hands, no sound, still moving ground.
No new route tonight, same corners, same cracks. I don't need surprise, yeah, I need this to last. The watch ticks out of habit, I barely check the face. My body knows the rhythm, longer for the pace. I've learned how to stop before breaking, how to leave a little room, how to wake up normal after nights that used to consume. Nothing flashy in the mirror, just weight that feels earned. Every step has a memory, every tendon learned. This isn't speed, it's time, it's staying in line. Years in my legs, that's what I bring. Not luck, not noise, just everything. Years in my legs, quiet and true. I don't arrive empty, I arrive with you. There were months that looked identical, weeks that didn't move. But repetition leaves fingerprints, only the patient prove. I skipped the perfect cycle, chose the honest load, the kind that builds a person before it builds a mode. I learned when rest was training, when stopping meant control, how to guard the future by not selling the whole. They see the start, I see the cost. They see the line, I see the line. They see the lost, hold this pace, the boring blocks, the quiet days. Years in my legs carry me through. I don't need restraint. Some taught pain management. Some taught how to restart without calling it an event. And I've stood at the edge of a taper, feeling ready and unsure, asking if I'm enough while my body answered endure. Because this isn't just running, it's how I keep a vow. It's how I show up whole when the world asks now. Years in my legs, that's my proof. I don't need the clock to tell the truth. Years in my legs, still here, still strong. I didn't chase the moment, I built it long. Not loud, not new, just built through. No screenshots from these weeks, nothing worth the post. Same route, same clock face, same promise I keep close. I learned to stop before breaking, to finish still intact, to leave the ego at the doorway so the work could stack. There were months that felt invisible, days that blurred the same, but consistency has fingerprints. You don't need a name. I didn't chase the perfect cycle, I chose the honest load, the kind you carry quietly and still show up tomorrow. This isn't luck, it's repeat, it's showing up when it's discreet. If you know what it took to get here. The nights that didn't sparkle still count as years. If you know, no proof to show the work was done in private, and that's enough to know. There were runs I couldn't share because nothing looked new. Just mileage teaching patience, just breathe, learning truth. I learned the difference between fast and fragile, between pushing for a week and lasting for a while. I learned when not to force it, when rest was part of plan, how to train the part of me that keeps me human. They see the start, I see the cost. They see the moment, I see the loss. If you know what built this pace, the boring blocks, the quiet calls, the days I stayed in place. If you know, I don't need applause. The work that doesn't photograph is why I don't fall. Some seasons taught me patience, some taught pain control, some taught me how to restart without calling it a roll. I've stood at the edge of a taper, feeling nothing and everything, asking if I'm ready, while years answer quietly. Because this isn't just running, it's how I keep a vow. It's how I arrive at the line, already allowed. If you know, I'm not surprised. I've been living in the effort long before the signs. If you know when the gun goes, I'm not asking to be saved. I'm arriving with what I know. Not loud, not new, just true. If you know, if you I didn't wake up talented, I woke up again. Same shoes, same corners, same let's do this in my head. No one clapped for the calendar, no one saw the repeats. The boring parts did all the lifting long before the need. Weeks that didn't look like progress, months that felt the same. I kept showing up anyway without a name. I learned how to stop before breaking, how to rest without guilt, how to leave the ego at the door so the work just breathing, just a mind learning to be less obsessive. I learned the difference between fast and fragile, between pushing for a week and lasting for a while. I didn't chase the perfect block, I chose the honest one, the kind that lets you start a race and still feel like a son. They only see the finish, I see the cost. I see the nights I didn't quit when quitting felt soft. I was ready before the results, before the medal, before the proof. I trained the part of me that doesn't fold when motivation moves. I was ready before the results, I don't need the crowd to agree. The work was done in private and it still counts to me. Some seasons taught me patience, some taught me pain control. Some taught me how to restart without calling it a roll. I've stood at the edge of a taper, feeling nothing and everything. Like what if I'm not enough? And still I kept the string. Because this isn't just running, it's how I stay intact. It's how I keep a promise when nobody's keeping track. I was ready before the results, before the clock could call it good. I built a life that holds the effort the way I said I would. I was ready before the results, so when the start gun finally rings, I'm not asking to be saved, I'm arriving with my years in me. Not lucky, not loud, just built all the way down. All the way down. Hey, what go? Jacket still hanging on the chair, keys haven't moved. The room feels paused on purpose, like it knows what I'm about to do. I'm not scrolling for excuses, I'm not checking out. I'm just standing in the quiet, letting the noise burn out. I've rushed this moment before, called hesitation fear. But tonight I'm learning patience sounds different when you're here. The clock keeps doing clock things, I let it be. The second isn't stopping me, it's keeping me. Not frozen, not afraid, just deciding how to stay. Still not leaving yet, but I'm not gone. I'm holding the moment till it feels honest to move on. Still not leaving yet, that's not delay. That's me making sure I don't run the wrong way. Yeah, I've seen the stars that look impressive, fast, committed, clean, but I know how many of them never learn what they mean. No announcement, no cue, this beginning doesn't need witnesses to be true. Preparation is in motion, it's weight, it keeps the door from closing. Too late. Still not leaving yet. Breathe finds place, I don't need momentum, I need pace. Still not leaving yet. Still me inside, I'm not stepping back, I'm stepping wide. They praise the leap, not the stillness, the jump, not the ground. But nobody counts the courage of staying when no one's around.
I want credit for the seconds I didn't disappear, for choosing to remain present instead of brave by fear. This isn't doubt, it's care. I didn't slow the future, I prepared. Still not leaving yet, now I know when I move it won't be show. Still not leaving yet, but I'm clear. The start didn't rush me, I chose it here. Still not leaving yet, but I'm clear. Shoes still on, door still closed, breathe ready. Now I go. Hey. Woo! listening to the part of me that resists. I've checked the weather 3 times now, like it might change my mind. The mirror doesn't say a word, it just waits on my eyes. I've stretched the clock more than my calves, ran reasons through my head. Every excuse knows my number, every promise knows my bed. No banner, no countdown, just a breath I haven't spent. This minute is a movement, but it's where the movement will. Not courage, not fear, just staying here. One more minute, then go. One more minute, then go. No speech, no show. I'm not delaying this time. I'm choosing it slow. I've seen the start from the outside, watched others disappear. Clap like distance could explain what keeps me standing here. But tonight I didn't scroll past, didn't trade this for tomorrow. I didn't need a finish, just enough result to follow. Preparation doesn't shout, it stays. It keeps the door from closing all the way. One more minute, then go. Faith finds pace. I don't need a signal, I need space. One name, still hold. This isn't hesitation, it's control. They talk about the first step like it happens on a cue. Nobody films the waiting when you're arguing with you. I want credit for the pause, for the seconds I didn't quit, for the quiet agreement that I'd move when it fit. This isn't fear pretending it's care. I didn't stall the effort, I aimed it there. One more minute, then go. It's my line. Not perfect, but mine. One more minute, then go. If I'm clear, the race didn't start me, I did right here. Laces set, door clicks, minute gone. I shoes still clean, doubt still loud, room feels smaller than it should. I'm not late, I'm just deciding if tonight becomes a good. I've checked the weather, not the reason. Check the mirror, not my face. There's a version of me waiting somewhere near the doorframe. I've stretched more thoughts than muscles, ran scenarios instead. Every excuse knows my number, every promise knows my bed. No banner yet, no countdown, just a breath I haven't spent. This moment is in motion, but it's where the motion went. Not courage, not fear, just staying here. Before the line was a choice, I stayed. No noise, no stage. Before the line was a choice, I stood, and that was good. I've seen the start from the outside, watched others disappear. Clap for them like distance could erase what kept me here. But tonight I didn't scroll past, didn't bargain with tomorrow. I didn't need a finish, just enough resolve to follow. Preparation isn't loud, it doesn't cheer, it just refuses to disappear. down for witnesses tonight. They're all I get. No names called out, no timing match. Just breath I haven't spent. The sidewalk doesn't recognize what I decided here. It lets me pass unchanged, unmoved, like effort's not a career. I check the corners out of habit, nothing waiting there. The same old route, the same old sound of shoes against the air. I used to need a signal flare to say this run was real. Now I'm okay with being sure about how my legs feel. No cheers, no eyes, just stay alive. Still zero, I'm not lost. No one saw what this cost. Still zero, still I move. No reaction, still true. I chase the runs that come with noise, the proof that gets a nod. But noise disappears by morning like it never mattered much. Tonight I stayed with the repetition, the kind that doesn't shine. The work that builds a version of me no one gets to headline. Applause fades, ground remains. I'm learning what sustains. Still zero, that's okay. I don't need a mirror to stay. Still zero, this still counts. Quiet miles carry weight. They praise the finish, not the middle. The photo, not the thread. But nobody frames the staying power of showing up instead. I want a drive that doesn't wobble when nothing reacts. A reason built from coming back, not being pushed to act. This isn't empty, it's clean. I didn't lose belief, I refined the routine. Still zero, that's my base. No noise needed to hold my pace. Still zero, still me, still here. I didn't run for the moment, I ran for the year. No hands, no sound. Still moving, grounded. Nobody's watching, the street stays the same. No names on a screen, no reason to perform today. My watch keeps buzzing out of habit. I glance once, then let it fade. Tonight I move without an audience, and that feels strangely brave. I used to wait for something loud to tell me I was right, but silence keeps asking quietly, will you still stay tonight? Breath settles in, the pace behaves, no drama left to chase. I'm moving without witnesses, and it finally feels in place. No countdown, no cue, just motion I choose. When nobody's watching, I still move. No applause, no proof. When nobody's watching, I stay true. I don't need a signal to follow through. I chase the runs that photograph well, sharp frames, perfect form, but the moments don't survive the night when all you want is more. Tonight I pick the quieter win, the one that won't be shared, a pace that leaves my shoulders down and something left to care. Applause fades, presence stays. I'm learning what outlives the praise. When nobody's watching, this still counts. No stage lights, no shouts. When nobody's watching, I keep my pace. The point was never noise, it was staying in the race. They cheer the finish, not the return. The effort, not the cause. But nobody sees the staying power of what didn't get lost. I wanna drive that doesn't shrink when nobody reacts. A reason built from showing up, not echoing back. This isn't lonely, it's clean. scene. When nobody's watching, I stay in. No noise to win, no noise to begin. When nobody's watching, I keep my place. Life doesn't clap, but I stay in the race. No hands, no sound, still moving,
They pull the tape away already, crowd's moving on. My watch is still buzzing like it wants another song. Someone said nice run passing by, didn't stop to wait. I stood there holding the moment like it might evaporate. I trained for months to reach this point, imagine how I'd feel. But nobody told me what comes next when the finish turns real. My legs are warm, my chest is calm, the noise just dropped its weight. I crossed the line and asked myself, so now what? No countdown left, no pace to change, just space. Finish line, now what? That's the question here. I don't feel empty, just unclear. Finish line, now what? I'm still intact. The goal was real, but life is back. I thought the wind would organize me, put things in a row. But standing here without a target feels honest though. I don't regret the miles at all, I'd run them twice again. I'm just noticing how endings don't explain what's next. Achievement fades fast, present stays. I'm learning to stand in unmeasured days. Finish line, now what? Breathing comes slow, I don't need another number to know I show. Finish line, now what? Still me, still here, I didn't lose the fire, I widened the year. They love the photo at the tape, the proof you gave your all. But nobody frames the quiet walk when ambition softens its call. I wanna drive that doesn't vanish when the banner's gone. A reason to move tomorrow that isn't applause. This isn't failure, it's death. I didn't stop running, I changed the state. Finish line, now what? That's not defeat, that's life asking how I'll keep my feet. Finish line, now what? I'm staying true, the race didn't end, it just turned into you. Shoes still warm, crowd's gone, I turn and walk got wide and quiet, like it wanted something bold. My pace felt easy for a second, that's how the story's told. A thought slid into the driver's seat, didn't knock, just smile. Say you've been holding back too long, let's make this worthwhile. I felt taller in my chest, felt faster in my head. That version of me loves shortcuts and hates what's said. It didn't feel like pressure, it felt like pride. My ego almost drove, had its hands on the wheel. For a moment I forgot what's fake and what's real. My ego almost drove, said this is your chance. But I've crashed that story before, so I took back my hands.
It promised clean splits, a reason to explain why tonight had to be different, why I had to feel insane. I've chased that voice through miles before, called it hunger, called it fire. Spent weeks paying in interest on that one desire. So when it leaned into the turn, I felt the warning hum. Not fear, not doubt, just memory saying don't. Not every urge is instinct, some are rehearsed. My ego almost drove when the pace felt light. I didn't need a highlight on a random night. My ego almost drove, but I slowed it down. I don't need to win this stretch to still be around.
They tell you confidence is speed and hesitation's weak, but I've learned the loudest voice is rarely the one to keep. This wasn't me backing off, it was me staying sane. I don't let the part of me that wants applause explain.
I didn't shut the engine down, I just changed the lane. Let the run keep breathing without the strain.
For one block I imagined it, the surge, the nods, the grin.
Then I imagined tomorrow and took my foot back in.
No drama, no hero move, just a quiet correction. I didn't lose momentum, I chose direction.
Though almost drove, and I'm glad it didn't win.
I don't need to prove tonight what I've already been.
My ego almost drove, but I stayed in control. I didn't trade the long road for a momentary roll. My ego almost drove,
Then I let it ride in the passenger seat
while I drove my stride.
high and steady.
Road mine, still moving, fine.
I felt the urge to prove something, kick it hard or chase a game. But my breath said not today, and my legs agreed the same. I burned matches early before, paid interest on the speed. Tonight I chose a quieter deal with what my body needs. The road didn't ask for fireworks, no banner, no display. It just kept showing up beneath me, so I stayed. I didn't slow because I quit, I slowed because I listened. I didn't push, I stayed when the easy choice was more. I didn't try to win the mile, I tried to last the floor. I didn't push, I stayed, no surge, no claim to fame. I kept my place inside the run, and that was enough today. There's a voice that loves to bargain, just one more, just a test. I've learned how that conversation ends with nothing left. So I kept the pace conversational, where doubt could walk beside. I didn't outrun the feeling, I let it ride. I passed the point where numbers tempt, where ego takes the wheel, and found a stretch that asked for calm and felt more real. Strength doesn't always accelerate, sometimes it holds. I didn't push, I stayed when the urge said prove it now. I didn't need a faster answer, I needed how. I didn't push, I stayed through the middle part where quitting whispers softly and patience gets its stars. They'll tell you progress is pressure applied at the right time, but pressure without permission just blurs the line. I've chased the feeling of more before and lost the thread. Tonight I chose the boring wind of being led, not by fear, not by comfort, by something steady and plain. I didn't move past myself, I moved within. If staying looks like weakness from a distance from the curve, know that staying took more courage than the burst. I didn't fix my future, I didn't settle the score, I just just kept my feet in motion one after one. I didn't push, I stayed, and the run stayed too. I didn't chase a better version, I stayed true. I didn't push, I stayed. When the night fell long, I didn't make it impressive, I made it on. I didn't push, I stayed, and that's how it went. Not a breakthrough moment, just a quiet intent. No surge, no spin, still here, still in. Feet are moving, mind is not. Passing lights I barely see. I replay a half-finished thought that won't let go of me. Breath is steady, focus drifts to a room I left behind. I'm running through the neighborhood, but nowhere in my mind. I nod at sounds that don't exist, answer questions I won't ask. The run keeps going without me, like it knows the task. I'm here enough to keep the pace, not here enough to feel. Running but mentally elsewhere, steps on autopilot mode. I'm covering the distance while my thoughts take a different road. Running but mentally elsewhere, still counting every breath. I didn't come out here to escape, I came out here to get back.
A corner snaps me into place, then lets me go again. My watch beeps like a reminder, I ignore it when I can. There's a conversation in my head that thinks it owns tonight, but my legs keep interrupting with a simple act of right.
I've learned not to fight this feeling, not to force the zone. I let the mind wander off while the body carries on. And I don't need full presence, I need return.
Running but mentally elsewhere, then slowly coming near. Each block pulls a little focus back to what's here. Running but mentally elsewhere till the noise thins out. I didn't solve a single thing, I just didn't tap out.
They say running clears your head like it's a switch you flip, but sometimes it just gives your thoughts room to stretch a bit.
I don't chase silence anymore, I let the echoes run.
They tire out eventually when I don't chase them down. This run isn't about control
or perfect clarity, it's about staying long enough to meet myself midstream.
If my mind wants to wander,
I won't pull it back.
I'll keep one thing consistent, the rhythm,
the track.
If I'm half here, that's still here, more than staying home. I don't need to be fully present to not feel alone. Running but mentally
elsewhere and somehow still okay. I don't need to be centered to keep moving this way.
Running but mentally elsewhere, then finding my feet again. I didn't come back all at once, I came back step by step. Running but mentally elsewhere
until the run feels mine. Not because my head got quiet, but because I stayed inside.
Body forward, mind returns. One step, then learn.
quiet minutes before moving. No clock I need to beat. I stand there tying, untying the same two worn out feet. Everyone else is already gone, footsteps fading fast. I'm still deciding how today is allowed to last. I scroll once then lock the screen, like I don't trust my head. This isn't motivation yet, it's something softer instead. I don't need a reason right now, I just need to start breathing. 5 quiet minutes before moving, before the world begins. I don't hype myself up, I let myself in. 5 quiet minutes before moving. No pressure to be strong, I'm not getting ready to win, I'm getting ready to go on. I check my legs, they answer slow, like they're still asleep. There's a stiffness I don't fight, a promise I don't keep. I've learned that forcing confidence just makes it break in half. So I stand here letting doubt stretch out its laugh. This is where excuses show up and wait to be believed. But I don't invite them in today, I let them leave. Readiness doesn't shout, it settles. 5 quiet minutes before moving, before pace and form, before I start pretending I'm less tired than I am. 5 quiet minutes before moving, where nothing's on display, I don't need to feel 5 quiet minutes before moving, where nothing's on display, I don't need to feel inspired, I just need to stay. They'll tell you motion starts with fire, with sparks and perfect lines, but mine begins with listening to everything misaligned. This pause isn't hesitation, it's where I choose my tone. I don't step forward fully built, I step forward grown. Some days these minutes feel heavy, like they might pull me back, but every run I've ever trusted started exactly like that. I don't need to promise distance, I don't need a time, I don't need to make this moment mean more than it's fine. If all I do is show up breathing, that's enough to move. I don't need belief right now, I need truth. 5 quiet minutes before moving, and then I'm on my way. Not faster, not improved, just honest today. 5 quiet minutes before moving, I don't rush the why. If I'm still here after that, then I know I'll try. 5 quiet minutes before moving, and when the road unfolds, no one sees what started it, but I know. No countdown, no scene, just breath, then me. I'm pulling something sideways, pretty sure this isn't taught. Saw it once on someone's feed, or maybe not. Everyone looks so confident, counting reps, checking form. I'm over here negotiating with a muscle that won't warm. I tilt my head, adjust my stance, try not to make a sound. This is wrong, it's been wrong long, but it gets me off the ground. I don't know the proper name, but I know what hurts less. This stretch probably isn't right, but it's what I do. I'm not chasing perfect posture, I'm chasing through. This stretch probably isn't right, doesn't look refined, but something loosens every time I give it time. They say activate and engage, like there's a switch inside. Mine works more like trial and error and a lot of side to side. I've copied diagrams before, held positions way too long, ended up more tense than when I started wrong. So now I listen differently to signals I pull, the subtle shake, the spots I can't afford. I stop stretching to look ready, I stretch to stay honest. The stretch probably isn't right by textbook standards, no, but my legs stop arguing when I go slow. This stretch probably isn't right, still it lets me start. I don't need a perfect warm-up, I need a working part. They'll say there's a correct way, a best routine to trust, but bodies carry history, not just muscles, not just dust. Mine remembers bad landings, skip days, rushed goals. It doesn't open on command, it opens when it knows. This isn't laziness or guesswork, it's attention without shame. I don't fix myself before I move to feel the same. I'm not trying to look like someone who knows exactly what they're doing. I'm just trying not to break while continuing. If this stretch is unofficial, if it won't pass review, it still gets me to that first step. That's true. This stretch probably isn't right, but it's mine to begin. I don't start with confidence, I start with listening. This stretch probably isn't right, still it gets me through. I don't need the right routine, I need a way to move. This stretch probably isn't right, but when the run unfolds, you won't see the difference, I'll feel it in my bones. Not perfect, not sure, still moving secure.
The countdown wasn't waiting, I heard it after it was gone. Laces loose, breath unsettled, still I stepped into the song. Others launched with clean intention, I joined with static in my head. But the road didn't ask for timing, it just took the steps I led. Late to the cue, on time to move. I missed the start, not the point, didn't catch the opening line, but I understood the reason somewhere after my 1-9. I missed the start, not the point, no rewind, no disguise. If the goal was being present, then I didn't miss that part. I've chased beginnings like they mattered, like they carried all the weight. But tonight I noticed endings don't care how you enter the gate. My pace stitched itself together, mid-run, mid-thought, mid-doubt. I wasn't early, I was honest, that turned out to be enough. You don't need the first second to be aligned. I missed the start, not the point, didn't start where I planned, but the purpose showed up quietly when my feet began to land. I missed the start, not the point, no ceremony, no sign. Some truths don't show at takeoff, they show when you're in stride. They'll praise the clean beginning, the perfect launch, the spark, but meaning isn't built at zero, it's built when things get dark.
I didn't earn this feeling early, I walked into it late. Turns out clarity has patience, it doesn't mind the wait.
I missed the start, not the point, and I'm done apologizing.
I don't need a flawless entry to know why I'm still trying. I missed the start, not the point, that's the line I'll keep tonight. If I know why I'm moving now, then I arrive just right. Late entry, clear reason, still here. On
I tie my shoes like it's my first day, check the fit and check again. I stretch in ways I saw online that probably make no sense. I start too fast and slow it down, then wonder why I did. Everyone else looks calibrated, I look recently unboxed. I've done this more than I can count, still feels like round one. I look like I'm new every time, like I borrowed this routine. I don't move like I've been here before, but here is where I've been. I look like I'm new every time, no confidence to show, but I keep showing up like this, and that's something though. My pace resets without a warning, like it's allergic to plans. I wave at people I don't know, like we're in this together. I forget what worked last week, repeat mistakes I know by name. It's not that I don't learn, it's just nothing sticks the same. Maybe this is how my progress looks from the outside. I look like I'm new every time, still awkward in my stride. I don't look seasoned, trained, or sharp, but I'm not trying to hide. I look like I'm new every time, no glow up to explain, just someone willing to begin again, again. They'll talk about experience like it shows up on your face, but some of us reset each run and still refuse to waste the part that says you should be past this. Doesn't get to say I'm not here to look advanced, I'm here to stay. I look like I'm new every time, and I'm done being ashamed. If starting over is the price, then starting over stays. I look like I'm new every time, but watch me choose the door. I may not look like I belong, but I show up more, still learning, still wrong, still here, still on.
I've got drafts I never upload, words that didn't fit the glow. Type them late, erase them fast, like feelings built to last. I hit delete, but not because they didn't mean enough. Some things lose their shape online, they're stronger staying rough. I don't need a perfect line to know this moment's mine. Still running through my head, every unsent sentence is a step I never said. Drafts I never upload, no likes, no proof, but they kept me moving forward when silence told the truth. I've shared wins I barely felt, smiled through things I never dealt, but the lines I didn't show are the ones that helped me grow. Midnight thoughts, shaky hands, plans that changed still took a stand. If no one saw me choose again, that doesn't make it less than. Some progress doesn't need a stage, it just needs another day. They don't shine, they don't sell, but they held me together when I couldn't explain myself. Drafts I never upload, still breathing in my chest. They remind me why I started when I doubted all the rest. One day they'll say it came so fast, like quiet version of me did the best it can. Drafts I never upload, no archive, no release, but they built the road I'm on, one unfinished piece, still saved, still mine, still moving offline. No countdown, no dramatic scene, just another day they've never seen. I lace up quiet, phone face down, no proof this effort's getting around. No comments on the path I take, just muscle memory and ache. If progress hides, I let it be. Growth doesn't owe visibility, while the world refreshes someone else. I stay offline with myself, stealth mode.